Hi, I'm Gail and welcome back to Gail's Low Carb Recipe Ideas. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get some videos out. It's been very busy around here, but I'm wishing you had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I pray that 2021 is going to give us an uplift and we will have a better year than 2020. So today I thought I would make low-carb chocolate chip cookies, but I'm using the combination of lupin flour and almond flour. I bought the lupin flour because I make my lupin flour bread and it is so delicious. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. It's very, very good. But I thought, what else can I use lupin flour for? So a little experimenting and we came up with the chocolate chip cookies. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make them. Now in my mixing bowl I'm going to add my swerve brown sugar, and we are going to add in a half a cup, or it's 100 grams or 3.5 ounces of the brown sugar. So we'll put that in to the bottom of the mixing bowl. And then we're going to add in our salted butter. And that's a half a cup, which is about 113 grams, which is about 4 ounces of soft butter. I don't want to melt the butter. I've just kind of made it into little chunks, and I'm just going to throw it in here. And I'm going to put it in my mixer, and I'm just going to blend it. Now I'm going to add in 2 eggs. They're large eggs. And we will mix that thoroughly. I'm just going to take my spatula and move it from the side before just so it can be mixed really nice. Okay, we'll mix that up. There we go, we got it mixed nicely here. Now we're going to get another bowl and we're going to put all our dry ingredients in there. In this bowl, the separate bowl here, we're going to add in almond flour, and I use the Kirkland brand. And we've added in 155 grams, or it's 1 1/4 cup plus of approximately 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of lupin flour, which is about 13 grams. And I'm just going to grab the bag so you can see what it looks like. There we go. It's an amazing product. I absolutely love the bread that I make with it, and I hope you've tried it because it is really delicious bread. The best bread that I've ever had on keto or low carb or whatever. So now we're going to add in a half a teaspoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And then we are going to add in a 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan salt. You can use any kind of salt that you would like. So we're going to mix this all together so we have it all mixed. And then we'll go back to our mixer and add our ingredients. I did forget to add in a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'm just going to give it a quick swirl here so we can keep on going with our video. So now we're going to add in our flour mixture. Oh, I went overboard a little bit. Let's see if I can catch it here. There we go. So let's just mix this up nicely. So just stop in between. Take your spatula and just go along the sides so you make sure you have everything mixed. And we'll mix it just a little wee bit more. And then we'll add our chocolate chips. So I've cleaned off the mixer here, and we're going to remove this, and then we're going to take our chocolate chips and we're going to fold them into our dough here. So the chocolate chips I'm using are Lily's chocolate chips. I do make my own, but I've never tried these before, and I wanted to see what they're like. So this is actually my first time using them in here. I've used my homemade ones many times in my cookies, but we're going to try Lily's for a change. So we need half a cup, which is approximately 80 grams. I'm going to keep a little bit out because I want to just put some on top. Now, I've got some that are almost look like a peanut butter. Still tastes like chocolate, it just doesn't have the color in it. So I'm just going to keep a little bit out and I can press them in on the top of the cookies after. So I'm just going to fold them in, mix it up. It's got a nice texture for the dough. I like wearing rubber gloves when I make them into balls because it's sticky. All right, let's get ourselves ready to put our cookies into the baking sheets. So I used my cookie scoop. I don't know why I thought of it after. I forget I have this half the time. So I've used it to scoop them out. And now I'm just throwing a little bit of extra chocolate chips on the tops of them, which I will continue on. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350, preheated oven 350, and approximately 10 minutes. So I'm just going to slide this one over and I'll scoop a couple more for you so you can see how easy it is to scoop. So I've got it. Sorry, I got to move that over. And we'll just plop it in. Now I'm not pressing them down. They will spread on their own. Whoop. There we go. They'll spread on their own. So I'll just finish this up. They're getting sticky here, but the scooper works really, really well. And we'll get them in the oven. So I'll finish here and then we'll get them in the oven, 350 for approximately 10 minutes. So I just took them out of the oven. They are soft. I'm just going to let them sit there and let them cool without taking them off because I don't want them falling apart. I can move them around, but they just need to cool down a bit first. They look delicious and they're just a little golden brown around the edges, if you can see that. Well, here are my cookies. They look really good, good texture, and now we're going to give them a try. Well, here are my cookies. There's 24 of them. The scooper works really good, scooping them out. I didn't have to really put gloves on. They are nice. They're soft. Great flavor. Really good flavor. Now I use Lily's chocolate chips first time using them. They are nice, but you know what? I like my homemade ones just as well as these ones. But this is a good cookie. Quite tasty. So, if you'd like to go to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com, that's my blog, you can check out this recipe and check out some of my other ones. I apologize again that it's been a while since I've put any videos on. We put up our house up for sale I'm packing. I'm going to be videotaping in a new kitchen when it comes March time. But I got a lot of things going on and looking after my mom and everything else. So I'll try and get more on. I can't promise, guys, but I hope you have a wonderful new year. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.